So we've got euro dollar here trying to penetrate the downside today. Now, refer back to analysis that I did yesterday. I'll link it now in the Discord. And what we're seeing, as described in this analysis, is that the price is on the front side of the bearish trend. So while being on the front side of the bearish trend, the bias is bearish. But it does talk about a scenario where we can continue higher in correcting the daily bearish impulse and a move back in from support up. So let's just go to the charts and look at this. So from a daily perspective, let's go to a clean chart. Right. So from a daily perspective, we didn't get the continuation that I talked about in yesterday's article. Well, we did, but we didn't. So it moved up, but it's flattened out. So it moved up in, if we bring up the days, so it was Asia. There we go. So it moved higher, crept higher in Asia, moved up in London, came back down as New York came in, and we've moved into the length. So we've moved into these longs on a stop hunt, breaking the trend, and this has a possibility of continuing lower to retest the lows. On the other hand, we have this reversion pattern on the 4-hour chart that could see the price move back in for a retest of this neckline of the pattern thereabouts as resistance, which may or may not hold. If we move into the hourly chart, what can we see? We have the price rebounding from the support area. And we could see either the price coming back in to retest the lows, filling in this wick on the lower time frames. So on the 5-minute chart, what does that wick look like? We've got this market to this length to come back in on the inside. However, we've broken those highs, so we're creating bullish structure now. To come in on the trend line potentially. So as you can see, we've sort of double bottomed, we've come up, we've broken these highs, we're struggling a little bit to continue with momentum, but this could equate to a move up to retest, as I said, on the 4-hour charts neckline over here. So got this area of resistance potentially. So again, if we just Move to a different chart. So we're still on the bearish side of that trend, but we could be moving back up. And if we break above here, thereabouts, on a retest, so come up. Anyway, so this is all hindsight stuff. We don't know how this is going to play out, but just giving some scenarios of how it might.